Hello everybody, what is happening? Welcome to today's video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Kylian Mbappe, but before we get into that, of course, 39 days until live stream, as you can see. So make sure to mark your calendars for that. I have to come out with the time, and follow blancosfantv on Instagram and Twitter. With that being said, let's get started into today's topic, which will cover, of course, Kylian Mbappe. Apparently, Mbappe has handed in a transfer request. This is according to one media outlet in Spain. It's called El Chiringuito. It's a Spanish news outlet. I don't know much about them. I've seen their stuff here and there. I know they have. I think Roncero is with them and stuff like that, but I don't really know much about them. But anyways, let's get into the let's get into the nitty gritty. So okay, Kylian Mbappe, as we all know, he's a fantastic player. He's a great player. He's been a great player since he was like 17 years old, man. And now he's 20. You'd think this guy was like in his 30s, but he's only 20. You know, with the amount of stuff that is said about him, it seems like we've been hearing about him forever. But he's only 20. I think he's only 20. You know, it's just insane what he's done over the past few years. He scored 39 goals in 43 appearances in all competitions this year at PSG, and it seems like he might just be ready for a new challenge. It's not 100% sure. This does come after the comments that he made earlier this week or last week or something like that. And this is what he had to say. He said, "It's a very important moment for me here. I come to a turning point in my career. I have discovered a lot here, and I feel it is perhaps the moment to have more responsibility." So he obviously wants to take the reins at PSG. He wants to kind of usurp Neymar's position at the club as the focal point, as the main guy. He wants to be the main guy. Just a bunch of divas, man. It's just a bunch of. It's worse than two girls, man. It's worse than a bunch of girls in high school. Man, it just doesn't get any worse, does it? You got Mbappe. It's just coming out with this stuff. Gosh, man, it's just can get any more dramatic. You think it's there's more drama than Gossip Girl. It's just unbelievable, these two. But for me, I'd rather have Kylian Mbappe at the club rather than Neymar. Like I said before, Neymar just brings a bunch of bad publicity. He's a bad rep. I can't take Neymar anymore. I can't take him. You've seen his stuff earlier. Earlier this month, late last month. What you had was a training incident where he got megged and he got butthurt. He got so salty. You should have seen his reaction. He pushed the guy to the ground and didn't even bother trying to pick him up. And that was his own teammate, his own Brazilian teammate. And he was just too salty. The guy couldn't take it. His ego, couldn't take it. And ultimately he just didn't want to pick him up. I don't want him. I don't want him at the club. I said this time and time again. But Mbappe, I think, would be fantastic. And if he has handed in a transfer request and the power is in his field, and the power is in our field too. I mean, we can, get a pretty decent price for Kylian Mbappe. If we get, 150 million to 200 million, is that a good price? Dude, this guy is really good. He's got longevity in him. I think we should do it. If we have a tight budget, it's very difficult. Look, we have Luka Jovic coming in, Eden Hazard, Kylian Mbappe. My goodness, we'd probably win the Champions League like that. Yeah, okay, we should do it actually. But then we don't have any midfielders, and that becomes a problem. So how do we spend the money? It's very difficult. We got to get a midfielder in there unless we get midfielders that are on loan. Obviously, you have Kovacic, Odegaard. Yeah, Kovacic would be the most viable one. Well, it could always happen. Mbappe, like I said before, he's definitely going to come to Real Madrid 100% one day. It's just a matter of time. And maybe it is his time. Maybe he outgrew PSG, and it's to the point where he does want that responsibility. And here at Real Madrid, maybe he'd have that responsibility. Who knows? Zidane's French, Mbappe's French. We can definitely make it happen. You'd have Mbappe, Jovic, and Eden Hazard in that front three. I mean, shoot. This is good. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy if we get Kylian Mbappe. Then, it would be very exciting times here at Real Madrid. But of course, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. With 150 to $200 million, would that be good for Kylian Mbappe? Should we go after him? That would pretty much how can I say, that would pretty much deplete all our resources in terms of finances. I mean, you talk about Eden Hazard coming to the club for 100 million, Luka Jovic coming for 60 million. Mendy, it seems like he's going to come for 40 million, so that's 200 million plus Mbappe, 200 million. That's 400 million euros right there. It goes by quick. It's kind of like a bag of Skittles, But yeah, we'll have to see what happens with Kylian Mbappe, if this is really true or not. But there's reports all over the place just saying this. This is only one news outlet, so we can't take this too seriously. But Chiringuito, apparently they have had some reliable things here and there. So we'll just have to see, I guess. But please let me know, of course, in the section below, what you guys think about this. Is this true? Is this not? What did you guys think Mbappe for 150 to 200 million? Let me know in the comment section below. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and have a good day. Thank you.